Shalom Yisrael. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to those Akim that's preached the word in all truth and sincerity, along with your Israelite foreigner brothers that like the heathens, but the line of outside goes back to the nation of Israel, which the nation of Israel, i.e., so called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans due to prophecies and curses of Deuteronomy 28 chapter and throughout the Bible. So this is Brother Yakar Amah Baka lesson, and today's lesson will be entitled "We Shall Suffer Persecution." I was going to go on some precepts, and Lord willing, you brothers and your sisters out there be edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shemon Shai. Because us that's in this knowledge was understanding, beginning with our apostles, elders, great millstone, all of us Israelites, is going to be persecuted, for righteousness' sake, and we know the devil doesn't play fair, which Esau Edom is the devil, which the word devil just means, slanderer or deceiver, and Esau is going to deceive the whole world through his media to make it seem like we're the bad guys, you know, and he's going to lump all Israelite camps into one. So that time is coming very soon when demonization is going to be upon us at an all-time high. But before I go into the lesson, I define the word persecution, and it means hostility and ill treatment, especially on the basis of ethnicity, religion, or sexual orientation or political beliefs. It says oppression, victimization, maltreatment, ill treatment, mistreatment, right? You know, punishment. So that all those terms, it's going to be applied to us on a very high level very soon. And the scriptures speak about that when you go to Second Timothy chapter 3 and verse 12, and it reads, "Yeah, and all that will live godly in Yahweh Shah Mashiach shall suffer persecution," right? And the ones that live godly in Yahweh Shai, are the elect of Israel, because you do have uh, Israelites that's in the truth uh, that's not godly. Yeah, they may teach their congregation about the lost commandments, but their deeds um, prove otherwise. They have, you know, some of these Israelite camps, have, you know, guns and stuff. They promote a carnal way to live, being in the truth. But the ones that's gonna live godly in Yahweh Shai will be the elect. The ones that have the doctrine of great millstone, which is a doctrine of Yahweh Shemon Shai. So we're gonna suffer that persecution, man. And Lord willing, we those men that we endure to the end. Because persecution, going in the Greek, is dioko. Um, it says to make, to warn, or flee, put to flight, drive away, to be mistreated. It says suffer persecution on account of something. You know, um, trouble, molest one in any way, whatever, to harass. To pursue in a hostile manner. Right? So that's going to be applied to us, man, very soon on a high level. Because the so-called white man is our chief enemy, our arch enemy. So he's gonna do everything he can in his power to make it seem like we're evil. You know, but Yahweh Shimon Shai, as long as we're blameless in the sight of the Lord, then we're good. He's gonna vindicate us in His due season. On His time. But this is Matthew 10:36, and a man's foe shall be they of his own household. Right. So foes mean enemies. So our own enemies are gonna be of our own household, our family and our friends, that we know in the world. It's gonna be your father, your mother, your children. Your cousins, your brothers, your sisters, they're gonna be, if they're not in this truth, whoever is not in this truth, they will betray you. You know, so all we have is a brotherhood, man, Akim. Because we know the elect is not gonna be doing that. It's not gonna betray and sell out their brethren, to Esau. You see, so Galatians 2:4 it says, "In that because of false brethren unawares brought in." Because it's a lot of false Israelites in the truth, man. They're hirelings. They have been paid off by Esau to sow discord amongst brethren, preaching for false doctrine. They sold out to Esau by way of a 501c3 charter, tax exempt. Or the Lord is putting a spirit on them to deceive, to push false doctrine to deceive the non-elect. So those are false brothers. You know, unawares brought in. Some of these Israelites, you know, they're on Esau's payroll. You see, and they're trying to gather up all the information they want on brothers, so they could find a accusation upon us. But brothers really live what they teach. They're not out here committing crimes, and they live an honest, basic life. They work, brothers work, 9 to 5s, and have a this. All they do is teach the word, man. You see, and when they're not teaching the word, they at work. They got families. We're not on no evil stuff, man. But like I was saying earlier, we know the devil doesn't play fair, so he's gonna falsely accuse us. I'm saying we're murderers, we're in a cult, you know, all manners of evil. It says, "Who came in privily to spy out our liberty that which we have in Yahweh Shah Mashiach, that they might bring us into bondage." Yeah, so they're spying out our liberty that we have in this truth. You know, they go back to Esau, report to him. Oh yeah, such and such does this. This is his routine. So these agents that's in the truth, they're trying to bring us into bondage to Esau, man. You know, but like I was saying, gotta be blameless. You know, let's see. Yep. This is a good one. Philippians 2, start verse 14. Do all things without murmurings and disputings, that you may be blameless and harmless. So the scriptures speak about we have to be blameless. You know, and let's look at that word blameless. It's from the Greek word amemptos, which means faultless, unblameable, blameless, deserving no censure, free from fault or defect. You know, so yeah, as long as we're not doing those things that Esau is falsely accusing us of, then we're blameless in the sight of Yahweh Shimon Shai. You see, it says that you may be blameless and harmless, the sons of Yahweh without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom you shine as a light in the world, man. Because the Lord has an aura on His elect. Because the scriptures speak about a man's wisdom maketh his face to shine. So people in the world that see the elect, must say in the truth, they see that something is different with the elect. From the average Jake, they don't know what it is. But they know something is different about Akim. When they when these people of the world come across them, you see. But that's that aura from Yahweh Shimon Shai from being in this knowledge. But this is Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil, which is the so called white man, shall cast him, because the spiritual demon Satan can't cast you into prison. It's his physical counterpart on the earth, which is the so called white man, Esau Edom. He's going to do this. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. So our faith is going to be tried, going to be tested. And you shall have tribulation 10 days, and it can be actually 10 days, it could be 5, it could be 3, it could be 4. However long the Lord finds fit for you to endure your hour. You see, it says, "Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life," man. So yeah, so at the end of the day, if that's our lot to die in the truth and Yahweh Shemo side, then we have to be faithful unto the Lord unto death, man. And the Lord gonna give us the crown of life. The Lord willing, we be those men. Matthew 5 and verse 10, "Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." So when we do get persecuted from Esau, Edom, from our family, from our friends, you know, that's we're blessed, because this is that's because the scriptures are being applied to us, so it's supposed to happen. Because remember, Yahweh Shai said, if you were of the world, then the world will love you as their own. They will accept you as their own. Because you have the same mentality as them. But since you're adverse to them, then they gonna hate you. You know. But this is verse 11. "Blessed are ye when the men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake." So it said falsely. So all those accusations that people are gonna say, it has to be false. Because if it's true, what these people are saying about us, then the Lord can't justify us. You know. So we're blessed. You know, if people say manner of evil, revile us and persecute us, for righteousness' sake, man. It said rejoice and be exceeding glad. So, not that we're gonna be jumping up and, I mean, not that we're gonna be jumping up or down and smiling, like, cause persecution, you're not gonna be smiling for persecution, but rejoicing, be exceeding glad in the regards of this is just a condition in the battle, you know, and to know that that the scriptures are being applied to you, so it does bring like joy, even though those afflictions at that moment can be grievous, but when you think about when you sit down and think about it, like, hey, the Lord did say this, so it will be comfort to you. It says, "For great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you," right, man? So, Lord, when we endure to the end, we part of the elect. Our reward is gonna be great for that, man. We're gonna get a reward for standing so stiffly for the names of Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. What we're doing is not in vain. So the Lord, as long as we keep continuing to do what we do on our part, then the Lord's gonna keep continuing to do on be faithful on His part as well. But it starts with us, man. So yeah, I just want to make a lesson on that. We shall suffer persecution. Lord willing, I is edified. And till next time, Shalom.